Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and ledgers and the like, scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
Nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful. We decide to build up a fleet of our own.
Exactly my thinking, Captain. Have a look for yourself and tell me what you think.
Get them!
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Addy.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show.
Men-top bids us be ready for anything. The Templars men know our whereabouts now.
Walpole, isn't that right? The Englishman.
He played us from the start. Betrayed our confidence.
How could we have known? Even after Tobai was taken in by the
Saw a
Shah.
ship pass this way, close up on the shore, then gone.
Our Tobai warned us to be vigilant. The Templars have been closing in for well on a year.
Indeed, but Templars make noise with their coming and goings. I've not heard a thing just yet.
You will.
Ash kubeti kleti wai.
Sokano tusta ambi. Keshma uyuheleti.
Jesus, kid. You led me into a mess. We're on to something. I can feel it.
Captain Kenway? What is the assassin Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
He has the sense, Mentor.
James tells me you traded with the Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye.
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
You walked me blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai, an assassin. And my mentor.
So you're all part of some daffy religion?
We're assassins and we follow a creed, aye. But it does not command us to act or submit, only to be wise.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certainty.
Everything is permitted. I like the sound of that. Thinking what I like and acting how I please.
You parrot the words, but you do not understand.
Don't get haughty with me, kid. I follow...
Ah! The way forward's blocked.
That's a door, I reckon.
Aye. There should be some way to open it. A mechanism somewhere.
Like a capstan.
Try moving then.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them running scared. They have the upper hand now. The door's mechanism seems to be broke. Let's find another way around. Follow on, man. Jump! Still drawing breath?
Enough to curse you with, kid! Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure? Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you can take the shock of it.
I can handle myself. this it then? The grand prize your mentor asked me to see. Looks nothing like the man they called the Sage, I'm sorry to say.
Keep your trousers tied up. With one more riddle to solve. These statues are like the ones we've seen before. Pictures carved.
There's pictures carved on the floor as well. Not of the same sort.
There's a correspondence there. But what? There's a difference between them animals on the statues and them on the floor. Do you see it?
Aye, one group is predators. The other is prey.
Which predator goes with which prey? That's the question.
Right, there's your correspondence. Match a predator with its prey. Jesus, that's him, the Sage. But this thing must be hundreds of years old.
Older still. You're certain it's him?
Aye. It's the eyes that mark him.
Did the Templars say why they wanted this sage?
They drew some of his blood into this small glass cube.
Like this one?
Aye. They meant to ask him about the observatory too, but he escaped.
Huh. We're finished here.
What the hell did I just see back there? Jim!
Quiet.
The statue in the temple. Was that the man you saw in Havana?
Spitting likeness, aye.
It seems another sage has been found. The race for the observatory begins anew.
Is that why we're whispering?
This is your doing, Captain Kenway. The maps you sold to the Templars have led them straight to us. And now the agents of two empires know exactly where we operate.
Leave this to me, Mentor.
They have taken Edward's crew as well. I wonder what their lives are worth to him.
Take this. You'll attract no attention, and take fewer lives. Use them darts on this one coming now. Quick! Quiet and effective, see?
You've seen this temple here? It's massive.
I'm wondering if it's full of gold and jade and the like.
Oh, silêncio. Touch paredes de tel único mac apesar.
They're pulling it out of the ground, aren't they?
I want to talk to you. Get behind him.
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
Hold a moment. Your life.
It was a slaver who brought these soldiers. Lawrence Prince himself.
Ease off, mate. You ain't got nothing on us.
Plague and perish.
Who's this Dutch fellow who goes there? What a sourpuss he is.
A slaver named Prince. I'm told he has a letter of marque from Governor Hamilton, and that we're to afford him every courtesy.
Is it out of kindness you do this? Or guilt? You'll not escape! Come here!
What's the damage against winning? Hot hard, Jalakia.
Shut your mouth and I'll make what I stand up for.
You were pressed into service?
You know.
Ease off, mate. You ain't got nothing on us.
If only you lads knew what was coming to you. I think you'd pack your kits and run.
Stop!
Many thanks, brother.
Cheers, mate.
Who's out there?
See that mangy old codger? He's a Dutch slaver called Lawrence Prince, living now like a king in Jamaica. Bastard's been a target for years. Bloody hell, we nearly had him.
By God, you bravos are a cheery bunch, eh? All frowns and furrowed brows.
Captain Kenway, you have remarkable skills.
Thanks, mate. It comes natural.
But you're churlish and arrogant, prancing around in a uniform that you have not earned.
Everything is permitted. Isn't that your motto?
I absolve you of your errors in Havana and elsewhere, but you are not welcome here.
Sorry, mate. Wish it were otherwise.
Cheery bunch of mates you've got.
You deserve scorn, Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
And what is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people. Templars and their associates. Folks who'd like to control all the empires on Earth. Claiming it's in the name of peace and order.
Sounds like Ducass's dying words.
You see? It's about power, really. About lording over people. Robbing us of liberty.
That another message from one of your friends?
Aye. I'll show you. I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed. So would the sight of money make you more friendly to our ways?
As ever?
Then work these contracts around the West Indies for us, and we'll pay you. As simple as that.
First watch calm, nothing to report. Captain has the helm.
Mains out, let's go!
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You falling in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share? What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
rap of duck on the wind!
Ready to fire, Captain! All the sail we have!
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men?
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. This country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand you. Let's take her then.
For the citizens of Jackdaw! Loose main sails! More sail! Give me more sail! Let's take down all in the stunsail! Through the foremans! Haul them in! Get off the wind! Clews down! Cancel wind! Four top loose! All sail! She'll take it! Loose top loose! Gallant and royal! We're down to the ship, Henry! Aim for the tower!
Fire! Boys, we're so exposed! Take the shots up! What's your mark, Captain? Incoming ship! Gun fire! There's a good shot to cripple her! Fire! Ready to go! Captain, well placed shot there! Fire! Working fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Briefing, all top! Look, Captain, well placed shot there! Fire! Fire! They're so exposed! Take the...
Now fire me! Take much more damage! Caution, Edwards! We should brace when we're under fire!
Ready to go! We need to hit those towers!
Fire!
Give the order,
Fire!
sir!
Fire!
Avoid her ram at all costs, sir!
Fire!
We've a deal of there, lads, but we'll hold.
Fire!
Ransom up! We've been scourged!
Fire!
Let's
Fire!
those towers! They are firing, sir!
Fire!
Next big clout, we're for the deep, Captain.
The ship is dying, Kenway!
Ease off the wind! She's weak as that!
We should get closer, Captain!
Hold her in!
Hostile warship close!
As much sail as you can!
I think we've lost them, sir.
Enemy making for us, sir!
Grease the topsails, gallant!
Fire!
Four!
Look, Captain, well placed shot there! Fire! Ready to bark, sir!
Hold! Concentrate on
Fire!
Take some...
Down to the royal! Top! Reel the lovers in!
Oh, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
You require my sweet winds of profits. Follow your endeavors, Captain.
Care to lose the lawman, friend?
Morning's quiet.
Just hear the old man say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, don't just hear the old man say, hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to Liverpool town. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. We're all
You are a known pirate, and justice will be done! Finish him off! Why do you not listen to me? Please! Hear what I say! Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
All manner of crustaceans, live or morning fresh.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the sage, You bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the sage.
You hold off till he appears.
The sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Go on, you sporting gentlemen. Get your legs covered and set yourself elsewhere.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
We had a company of grenadiers.
Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, where I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
You couldn't help it, could you, Kevin? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
You're making me nervous, kid. Keep your blades corked.
Just like bloody look.
Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Steady, Jim. We're close.
Convert
Don't worry.
them? God knows, Torres. There's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We're nearly there.
What did I ever...
Stand where you are! I'll deliver out, mates.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and sharpened your heart.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely only talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us happy. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I borrow.
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Watch where you step, boy!
So you die.
Please, Lord, just send me home!
For virtue, if
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate.
Get a move on!
Other stories about you too, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged them when on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources.
Name the manner, sir, in which I have offended you.
It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent. You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
No. Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause. Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait!
hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Without ogling these